hotels. And tonight she goes undercover again for an exclusive look at what's happening now.
Follow those suitcases. This is an apartment building where the landlord is also renting hotel rooms on a nightly basis. We're undercover with Assemblywoman Linda Rosenthal. She checked into the Imperial Court Apartments on West 79th Street as a guest to highlight how apartments are disappearing and regular tenants are suffering.
Imagine how it is to live here with strangers checking in and out at all times.
Conversion to hotel rooms in this building and others is forcing rental tenants out.
We've lost about a third of our tenants, permanent tenants. We've had increased harassment, legal threats.
And that's what we found last spring.
It's an apartment building. Yeah. It's not a hotel.
It's not a hotel.
Well, how come people are checking in on the other side?
This is another building, a complex behind Lincoln Center. We went undercover here when we broke the story about widespread conversion of apartments in Manhattan and the effect on tenants.
The lease is up in October, and that's as long as they said we can live here.
This is my home. I've been here since 1960.
We even brought in a city buildings inspector undercover, and he said the conversion was illegal.
It should not be used as a transient hotel, nor as a hotel.
Since then, things have heated up. Today in the cold, tenants from West Side buildings and elected officials calling for changes in the law marched into the Imperial Court to dramatize the problem.
Whose building? Our building!
Building management was unimpressed. Can you answer a question? Can you tell us? Some buildings like the Lincoln Center complex are regular residential apartment buildings, and tougher fines may stop landlords.
We want to increase the fines so that those that get fines, it's not just the cost of business, it really hits them in the pocketbook.
But other buildings like the Imperial Court are SROs or single-room occupancy hotels, and that raises questions about whether landlords can legally rent the hotel rooms.
There is nothing that is illegal that is going on here. These people are afforded the best of housing. What you have here, I don't know why they want to protest, but that's their right.
City officials tell us new laws being proposed would clearly make it illegal for landlords to rent apartments on a short-term basis, even if they are in single-room occupancy hotels. I'm Barbara Nevins-Taylor, My 9 I-Team.
Our city, and many are very, very unhappy about it.
Buildings? Our building. Whose building? Our building.
Today, protesters rallied for some tougher legislation. Experts say landlords kick tenants out to turn their apartments into makeshift hotel rooms. Demonstrators marched into a building on the west side where the landlord got pretty upset right there. These people are angry, and many of them even have some horror stories.
We've had increased harassment, legal threats, threats of physical intimidation, evictions, and beyond that, we've had so many tourists coming and going at all hours of the day.
City officials say unsuspecting tourists book the rooms online, and then they get stuck having to pay these exorbitant rates.
Big demonstration today.
Whose building? Our building. Whose building? Our building. Whose building?
The elected officials, tenants, and housing advocates stormed the lobby of the Imperial Court building on the Upper West Side. Building management ordered the protesters out, demonstrators claim. The building's owners have been operating an illegal tourist hotel, complaining there's little enough affordable housing in the city right now, so they don't want to see apartments improperly converted into hotel rooms.
They've been actually marking up the rooms to like $150 to $300 a night in the peak season. So we have lost about a third of our residents, permanent residents, who have lost their homes because our landlord has wanted to make such a huge profit.
Assembly member Linda Rosenthal says she even posed as a tourist and was able to book a room for the weekend. A call to the building's management was not returned.